in the cut. That's when we be vibing. Hey loves, it's so divine and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of, the tea gonna be piping, and by tea we mean ginger ale. Today we're gonna be going over some of my relationship hot takes, so grab a cup because the tea is piping today. Boy, now you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you. Okay, so a little bit of a disclaimer before we get started. That intro was a little bit dramatic, okay, you know what I mean? But I just want y'all to keep in mind that this is my opinion. Me and you do not have to have the same opinion. But if y'all if something to say it in the comments. We can go back and forth. I can make another video. We can make this a series. And I'll do my hot takes and y'all tell me yours. And I'll make a video reacting to them and saying if I agree. But yeah, don't come for me in the comments because I don't care. It's not going to change how I think about the situation. Okay? Okay. So let's get right into it. So this video is going to be specifically relationship hot takes. Okay, I think my first hot take, and like I don't know why this is would ever be a hot take and not just fact, but my first hot take is that you should be dating to marry. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I've only been in one relationship, and I'm a fiance. So I'm about to get married. But I think that if you can't see yourself getting married or having children or, having a future with the person that you're with, why are you with them? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's just a waste of time. Like, you guys are dating just to go where? Like, if y'all are fine dating for the rest of your life, I guess. But it's like, you just want to make sure your goals are in line. And like, if you can't see a future with that person, it's like, why are you even going to waste your time, or why are you going to waste their time if your intentions are not to be with them forever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this generation is just too okay with temporary, situationship, sneaky links, and stuff that, doesn't require any real commitment. And yeah, that's my first hot take. I just think that that's not okay and that shouldn't be normalized. And you should date to marry. If you're with somebody and you personally can't see them marrying you, or you don't know if they can see themselves marrying you, then I'll call it quits while you're ahead. Because a person that is willing to do everything and to make you a wife or make you a husband is out there. So why waste time with the person that just wants to keep you as a situationship or a sneaky link? Like, why waste time? Life is too short. But that could also be argued that life is too short. I could do, I see both sides, but my opinion, I think that, everybody should be dating to marry. So my second hot take is that liking somebody or having feelings for somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you're compatible. I think, just think about it like this, right? There's 8 billion people in the world. You're probably compatible with, let's say, 10%. It could be more, it could be less. But let's just say about 10% of 8 billion, which is still a lot of people. But I don't think every single one of those people are you meant to be with or meant to marry or meant to date. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to be in a relationship. It's you waking up and choosing to love this person no matter their flaws, and living together in the same space. And then if it comes to raising kids together, you know what I'm saying, a lot goes into it. So I think that a lot of people can get blind by this feeling of infatuation that they get in the beginning of a relationship, and that's why some people end up being with someone that they never should have been, just because of this feeling of and this compatibility. Oh, we have so much in common, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're supposed to be together. You know what I mean? Okay. My next hot take is that sometimes love isn't enough in a relationship. I think that you could just continue to give somebody your all and love them with all of your heart. But I don't think love, that feeling of love, is everything. And that can't make a relationship last if there's no action behind it, if there's no reciprocation behind it. I just feel like love isn't always enough, and this is for the person that's just holding out or holding on to somebody just because they love them. And I think that you also have to remember that a lot comes in it when it comes to a relationship or when it comes to a marriage. Like, love without respect, love without communication, love without effort will just lead to exhaustion, to burnout, and you deserve somebody who's going to love you to the fullest. I just know that some people hold out on relationships that no longer serve them just because of the love that they feel, and I just feel like it's better to walk away and get through that hard part, because peace over passion, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have a lot of passion with each other, but if that person's not your peace, and that person's not respecting you or communicating well with you, or, you know what I'm saying, doing the little things for you, because women know it's the little things that matter. I just feel like prioritize your peace over everything else. And I think this goes into a video that what I said in another one of my videos, that I think that everything happens for a reason. I feel like everybody comes into your life when they're supposed to. And I don't think there's any mistakes. There's no such thing as coincidences. God is very intentional. So I think just because this person came into your life doesn't mean that they're necessarily meant to stay. They were there to teach you a lesson, maybe teach you the thing to not tolerate certain things. Like, yes, you love this person, but if they're not loving you to the capacity that you need, then you just have to have the ability to be able to just say, I love you, but I'll see you later, you know? And my last hot take is that a relationship without God will never work. And I think this is definitely a hot take, because people will argue that not everybody's religious and all that, but I think that according to my belief, right, because I'm gonna still be respectful of other people's religions and stuff, but me personally, I know that if the man that I'm with is not a believer and doesn't put his faith in God, then it will never work, because marriage is God ordained, you know what I'm saying? He created marriage to be between a man and a woman, and there's different roles that a man is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church, and a woman is supposed to serve and to respect and honor her husband. And I think that just goes hand in hand, that God is our firm foundation, the rock on which we stand. And I think that life brings a lot of challenges and ups and downs and trauma, and you know what I'm saying, like, life is hard. It's hard already by yourself, let alone to do it in a partnership, let alone without God. So I think that when you have God, you know, if you have God, you cannot fail. A relationship will not fail, because God is love. He is the definition of love. So if you don't have him in your marriage, do you really have love? For real? Like, that's just how I feel personally. And I just will, firm believer, I'll never forget that. Like, I've seen what a relationship is when you're unequally yoked and, you know, you're pulling different ways. Like, you guys have to be on the same foundation and going in the same place, equally yoked together to the right path towards righteousness. And I think that God is a very important factor in that. And me personally, I have to work on, you know, singularly my relationship with God and strengthening it back to what it was before this past year and a half of my life. But I know and I can see the difference when I have God in my life and when I don't involve him in everything that I do. So yeah, I think it's just a given that he should be in your relationship, so it can stay steadfast and be an unbreakable covenant that you guys make before God. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm filming it really quick before I have to post. So hey y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all go follow me on TikTok if y'all want to see more of me. I go live on TikTok usually at night. I'm probably gonna hop on live after this. But yeah, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, share, hit that post notification bell so you get notified every time that I post. But yeah, let me know some of y'all's hot takes in the comments, and maybe I'll do another video reacting to you guys' hot takes, or maybe I'll just do a poll on Instagram or something. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Mwah. Love you.